Welcome back to Out of the Rough. I'm with Myles McNamara. Myles McNamara is the entrepreneur at Comfort Keepers in-home care. But that's not it. Myles is all over town because he's very involved in senior issues. He's the president of the Santa Cruz Valley Senior Foundation. Make sure, did I get that right?
You did.
And you're a certified senior advisor. I want to talk to you all about senior care.
Okay.
Because it's something you had told me earlier was it's not really regulated. And so you really have to do your homework, don't you?
You do. And I've told you many times that it's frightening because people don't know what they don't know. Not only what is home care versus home health. Home care is regulated in some states, but in California it's not. So anybody can hang a shingle on the door and say we do home care.
And what is home care?
Home care is non-medical, personal care, helping hand activities of daily living. So if someone is a fall risk, if they need someone to oversee them taking their medications on schedule, just personal hygiene, taking a bath, getting in and out of the shower without falling and breaking a hip. That's usually the beginning of the end when a senior falls and breaks a hip and then they can't recover as quickly as you and I could at our young age.
Thank you.
But yeah, so home care is preventative. Mm-hmm. We're hopefully there to prevent injuries and health issues, whereas home health is something that's prescribed by your doctor, and a nurse will come in for about an hour or less and check your vitals and do pain assessments and do medical things in the home, but then they're gone.
So the difference between the two, home care is in home care, somebody helping you with day-to-day activities. Home health is more of the medical side of it.
Correct.
And you specialize in in-home care.
That's right. The non-medical, we're there for a minimum of 4, we're available up to 24/7, but we assist them with activities of daily living. We have a lot of dementia clients that their adult children want them to be able to stay in their own home, but they can't without a helping hand.
You mentioned something that's very important to people, and is being in their own home because it's their own surroundings.
Correct.
And it gives them that dignity as they get older to live life the way they thought they were going to live life in their golden years.
You displace a senior from their home, immediately depression starts to set in. It's the beginning of the end. I said that term before because now they've given up on life. A lot of times our clients have lost a spouse, so they're all alone. The adult children are sometimes states away, so they're coordinating their care from out of state. And that's why it's important when you're looking for a home care company, find one that's embedded in the community, that's been around a while. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. And accountability. Again, because we're in a non-regulated industry, accountability. What happens if something, God forbid, goes wrong? Mm-hmm. Is that caregiver properly trained? Are they properly insured? Do they have workers' compensation in case they get injured in the home? They're going to be covered by me. They're not going to go after the homeowner for their medical bills. And you have a lot of people out there who, as I told you before the show, this is a price point sensitive industry because insurance doesn't pay for it. Unless you have long-term care insurance, it's out of pocket. So everybody's scamming to get that lower price point, but they're not advising and informing the consumer, why is it cheaper?
And what are they getting out of it? You have a great brochure that's online, and it's called Questions to Ask Potential Care Providers. You mentioned some of them, but one of the most important ones is a background check on those going into someone's home.
Well, think about it, Fred. We're putting people into the home of a vulnerable senior citizen. A lot of times they're having short-term memory issues. Maybe they have extreme short-term memory issues and dementia's really set in. They are in that home unsupervised with the senior. We all know about senior scams. We all know that the demographics of seniors it's growing exponentially. Mm-hmm. The age wave is upon us. Mm-hmm. So before you put someone in that home, what scares me more than agencies not doing it is there's a lot of people, hey, I got a friend down the street, she'll do it, she'll work for you privately. Who is this person you're putting with mom? Mm-hmm. Who's running that criminal background check? Are they in the country legally? Can they work? I mean, there's an array of questions you need to ask. The background check is the linchpin before you go on to the other things like, is there workers' compensation, liability insurance? Who's taking accountability?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely critical. Now, you are the president of the SCV Senior Foundation that supports the Senior Center.
Correct.
Tell us about the Senior Center.
There's 2 boards over there at the Senior Center. It's on Market Street. It's 22900 Market Street, in case anybody wants to know.
Yes.
Great center over there. A lot of supportive services that are offered. You have the Committee on Aging, which is the operational board, and they oversee the operations, the budgets, the employer, if you will. And then you have the SEV Senior Foundation, which I am president of this year, and we do all the fundraising for the center, the public awareness, the PR. We raise funds for the programs. Our executive director is Kathy Crone. She's doing a wonderful job out in the community.
She is.
She is, and she represents our seniors great, and she runs point on a lot of our annual events. And
Well, you do a golf classic,
well,
you do a golf
two of
event.
the highest profile ones are our Celebrity Waiter Dinner that we have every February, and then our golf tournament at TPC called the Summer Showdown at the TPC. John Lutz from the CHP is on our board, and he's been chairing that for the last few years. Patty Rasmussen's chaired our Celebrity Waiter Dinner the last couple of years. We have a lot of great people on the foundation, and it's just about raising the awareness, raising the funds, and making sure the senior center operates and continues to give those supportive services to the seniors.
Yeah, giving back, and a lot of seniors volunteer, let alone all members of the community, because that's what's great about this community is people give back. And here you own Comfort Keepers, in-home care, but you're really involved in giving back so much. I want to say thank you. I'm excited to finally get you on the show.
My pleasure.
It was great, and so thank you very much. Again, Myles McNamara, and website that those watching can go to.
ComfortKeepers.com. If you want my personal
ComfortKeepers.com.
landing page, go to ComfortKeepers.com/office-205.
Office-205.
That's me.
I love it. I love it. We're going to jump to a quick break, but when we come back, I got the Michael Crane from Smart Business Evolution, and we're going to talk about smart business strategy when it comes to your operations. Thank you.